Hello everybody, I see a few people on here already. Let's see, let me switch my glasses quickly. How are you all today? Hi Ramona, looking forward to seeing this card, Love the Monkey set. Yes, this is a fun one today. Hi Nedra. Now Nedra's already seen this card because she was in my class on the weekend, so sorry Nedra, you get a repeat. Hi Denise. Yeah, so this is one of the cards we made in my class. So I'll just wait and see if a few more people hop on. Hope you're all doing well. It's good to see you all. We've been, this morning, I said to my husband, I've got to get ready for my Facebook Live. We've been trying on wedding outfits, suits and matching ties and all that good stuff. My son's getting married in a little less than 2 weeks, a week and a half. So we're down to the wire now. But my son wanted the two, and my new daughter-in-law, hi Robin, they wanted the fathers. The groomsmen are in tan pants with shirts and suspenders, and the dads are supposed to be in tan suits. Well, do you know how hard it is to find a tan suit? There are not many around, and then to get one that you like and that fits. So it's been a bit stressful, but I think we got one. I just got to have the pants taken up a little bit. But from Michigan, Robin's from Michigan. Where are you from, Ramona? So anyway, that's what I've been working on this morning, and as well as getting ready for this. So, and then trying to find a tie that matches my dress and all that good stuff. Yeah, so exciting stuff though. So I'll be able to show you some pictures soon. So I'm going to miss just one Wednesday, I think. I'll be here next Wednesday, and then the next one I'll be away. So one of my sisters from England is coming, and her husband, so that's going to be fun. So anyway, all right, well, it looks like I've got a few people watching. Hopefully a few more will join us, especially when they see the cute card that we're going to make. So so thanks everyone for joining me today. It's great to see you all. I have a really fun card for you today. It's one of the cards that we made in my card class over the weekend, that my locals came to, my local customers and some of my team came to. And I'll show you all the cards that we made. Robin says, this is my first time in a live chat. Well, welcome, congratulations. It's not too bad, it's not too scary, is it? So anyway, let me point you down to my desk, and I've got a couple of things to show you before we get started on the card. So let's see here, and I will turn on this light. There we go. So I wanted to remind you about the paper pumpkin kit for June. So this is it. It's called Welcome In, and it coordinates, you can see here that it coordinates with the Countryside Corners and Countryside Inn, well, Countryside Inn Designer Series paper. So it's going to be, which is, I think, the most popular, I want to say it's the most popular paper in the new catalogue, I think. And we actually made a card using this paper that I'll show you in a minute. But so it's going to be really great for making cards. Oh, Ramona says she's back. She had to leave for a minute. But I wanted to show you the dies that you can get. If you are a Paper Pumpkin subscriber, you can get these add-on dies. They're $6, and there's a little vase, and it looks like it cuts out this stamp right here. That's a stamp on a block that's inked up with Old Navy, it looks like. So it looks like it cuts that one. I don't know if you can see that. Hold it up a little bit higher. And then there's a flower, a little flower and a leaf. So it's quite small, you can see kind of from the size of my hand. But it's actually a good size to put on a card. So that's going to be fun. So this is $6. Now you must be a current Paper Pumpkin subscriber to get that. But I don't think you'll want to miss out on this coming kit. It's going to be great. And you can get more than one. You just go to mypaperpumpkin.com and go to your account, and you can increase it to, if you want a couple of kits, if you want to, these would be great gifts. So if you wanted to give one away as a gift, you could, you could do that. You could get an extra one. Now these, I think I showed you these before. These are an add-on for this month's Paper Pumpkin. And these are really pretty. They're extra note cards. They've got this on the back. And they've got these lovely matching envelopes. And you get, let's see, how many do you get? You get 18 cards and envelopes in a pack. So there's that design, and then I think there's another one. So this is the boho blue, and then the other one is copper clay. So the Paper Pumpkin kit, I should have grabbed one. Let's see, do I have one that's open? Oh, I do actually. Let me grab it. This is the kit. So you can't get this anymore, but there will be refills going into the store, or maybe full kits actually, on the 26th. So this is what the kit looks like. So it has these envelopes are beautiful, aren't they? And then these are the card fronts. Let's pull them out quickly. These are the card fronts. And look, you could use these not even as a card. You could use them like on a scrapbook layout, or you could frame them and do something else with them, because they've made them so that they're like a whole scene. So there's that one with the buffalo, and there's this one with the boat. I think of my friend Kathy, my friend and neighbour Kathy, when I see these, because she's a really outdoorsy. She likes to hike and camp and swim. So I hope she got this kit, because I think she would love it. And then there's that one. Now that one looks almost the same as this, doesn't it? Very similar. So anyway, this was this month's kit. And like I say, they're a bit behind getting the refills and extra kits into the store, because they had a delay on billing, and then of course they don't know exactly how many they're going to have left till they finished all the billing. So they're a couple of days behind, but they said that refills should be in the store tomorrow. So this is the other, let me just show you the other design quickly. I can get it out here. That's the other one. Ooh, look how pretty. Love the colours. Oh my gosh, that's beautiful. And if you're tricky, you can even cut this and mount this onto cut it down just a little bit, mount it onto some Stampin' Up! Cardstock and make more layers of it, and do some, or you could use this as the matte layer and then put it on another colour card base. Cut this down a little bit. Anyway, there's a few different things you could do. But I wanted to show you that. So these are $10, I think, and these are still in the store, because I was looking to see if the dies were still available for this month's, and they are. Last time they offered dies for a Paper Pumpkin, it sold out really quick. I don't think they anticipated how many. I'm just grabbing my cards to show you from my class. I don't think they anticipated how many people would order the dies. So these are my cards from my class this last weekend. So we made this fishing one for this. This could be a retirement. Some people made it as retirement. There's a Father's Day sentiment. Some people made it as a birthday card. So this one's a retirement. And I wanted to showcase the beautiful designer series paper. But it's a really fun bundle. It has all these little fishing paraphernalia. And I used, on here we have this new holographic paper. And so I used, I don't know if you can see it catching the light, but I used that. I thought that was perfect for the lures and the, what do they call these? They're some kind of a weight or something, I forget. I had to ask my husband what some of these things were, because I don't fish, and my dad didn't really fish. I didn't grow up around people that fish, so I didn't know what half the stuff was. But I know these are lures, and this is a fly, I think, and this is the bobber. Although I think I said it looks like a Christmas ornament too. And then these are lures, I think, right? But anyway, that was one that we made. And then we made this one, which was very similar. Do you remember the card we made last week? So this is very similar. The layout's very similar, but we did this fun technique where we used alcohol blends on vellum and then used alcohol to move the ink around, and that gave that kind of lovely soft look with where you see a few of the different colors. So that was one we made. And love these dies. These are a new die set called Just Wanted to Say, and you get some different sentiments in here. There's happy birthday, there's celebrate. You know what? I closed all my blinds downstairs so that Tally couldn't see outside, and she's still barking at something. Yeah, there's happy birthday, there's celebrate, there's get well soon, and there's one more which I can't think of right now. And then we made this really fun card with the Crafting With You bundle, and this is a fun fold, and opens like this, and then it opens like this. And this is a really, really fun bundle because it has all kinds of different hobbies. So this one's sewing, and these little spools, or what do we call, in England we call them cotton reels or something, I think. We call them spools here. These are die cut, and then you die cut the thread separately and attach it. So this is one for somebody that sews and embroiders. There's the embroidery hoop, and this is the lovely Countryside in paper. So my sister's asking, hi Christine, she's asking how Tally's doing okay. She's her demeanor's still really good, but she's not wanting to eat, which the vet said would happen. So we think we may not have her around too much longer, sadly. Although it's funny because she's so, when she wants to go for a walk, she's so excited, and she bounces around. And if she sees any of her doggy friends in the neighborhood, she's all excited to see them. But and she seems to be happy. Her tail's wagging, but we're having to put extra stuff in her food to make her eat. We put grated cheese on the top, and we put beef broth and things like that to get her to eat. So yeah, I know, I think, and it's a bit stressful with my son's wedding coming up. I'm hoping she'll be okay until after the wedding. So anyway, that's poor old Tally, but she's 14 and a half, so she's a good age. Anyway, here's one for, back to the cards. This one is for crafters, obviously. We've got, look at the cute little boho blue die cut machine. And then there's an easel, and there's a die cut for this too, and the little paintbrushes in the basket and the hearts. So this is all in the stamp set. And then this last one, the cutest die of all, is this paper cutter. And it's so cute. It's a little trimmer just like ours, and then you can feed a piece of paper through, and then it even cut out this little tiny thing that's the blade. Isn't that fun? And then there's a little ruler that goes along there too. And then I put life is better when you're crafting. So everyone really enjoyed making these. They got to pick the different papers that they wanted to use. And this ribbon is really pretty too. So I'll maybe do that one. Would you like it if I did that one next week? Maybe. We'll see. And then the one we're going to make today is this little Mr. Monkey. So I'll have to see if I can... Sorry if I make you seasick doing this, but he jiggles. He swings. He's a swinging monkey. Just swinging by to say hi. And I'm bananas about you. Isn't that cute? And there's a couple of other sentiments. So anyway, let's get started on this. Before I do that though, let's talk about prizes. So last week, remember, I was giving away these lattice, what are they called? Paper lattice, and they're brown on one side and they're white on the other, so you can leave them white or you could sponge them. And then these lovely embellishments, which were some of my favorites, the elegant faceted gems. And I did a random, I put everyone's names in a list that commented or shared on Facebook and YouTube, and then I used a random number generator to pick the name. and the name it picked was Masky McCook. I think she's from Alberta. I think she was the one that was saying she had bad fires up there. So hopefully this will brighten her day a little bit. And then this week I'm giving away, I have these embossing folders. They're called the Little Details. And so you get two actually that work with, and the nice thing about these is they're small. They work with the mini machine. So there's this one that makes a pretty border. And then this one. This would go well actually with the crafting. If you were going to get, you know what, this would go really well with the crafting for you bundle, wouldn't it? Because look, these look like stitches. You could emboss the card, and then you could do the sewing machine and the embroidery hoop. There's also, I didn't tell you, but there's wool, there's yarn in the stamp set, and you can yarn and knitting needles and another little basket that you could do for somebody that knits. So I should make one for my other sister because she's a knitter. So I have this, and then I have these pastel pearls, which are really beautiful, lovely colours. So these are both retired items, but I have so many retired items, I figured I should give some of them send some to a good home. So comment and share on my post, either on Facebook or on YouTube, and I will draw a name for next week. And then Masky McCook, if you're watching, send me your address, and I'll post a note on Facebook too with your name. All right, so let's get started on Mr. Monkey, or Mrs. Monkey. Let me get all my supplies here. So the first thing we need to do, I've got a little pad here, is some sponging. So let me get all my pieces here. Everyone got a kit like this in an envelope. All right, so I've got a white piece for the front, and I'm going to grab my blending brush and some balmy blue ink here and just do a little bit of quick, you can't see it that much, it's just a little bit of blue, just so that it's not a really stark white. So, and you know me, I love to blend. So we'll just do some fairly light, it doesn't have to go all the way down to the bottom. I don't know if you're even going to be able to see this much on here. Might be able to see it just a little bit. And you can go really as light or as dark as you want. Can you see that a little bit? Just a little maybe. Can you see I'm tapping off just a little bit so I don't get any big blobs. Any big brush marks. I did get a little one there, but that's okay. We can cover some of it up. I think that looks pretty good. Can you see that just a little bit? It's not. I'm just going to do a little bit closer to the top there. There we go. All right, I think that's good. You can do a little bit more. You can do it as dark or as light as you like. So here's the stamp set, in case you haven't seen that. So it's got a few sentiments. And Bananas About You, Just Swinging By, Little Monkey, and then some different little... we're going to be using most of these. We're not going to use these two, or the monkey face or the heart, but everything else. Oh, and we're not using this monkey. So let me grab my Memento ink and my stamps. Now, the card that I made for class, actually, I stamped all the images in different colours and then coloured them in. So the branch and the monkeys I stamped in Early Espresso, the outline in Early Espresso, and the leaves I stamped in Old Olive, the bananas I stamped in Pecan Pie, and then I coloured them in different colours. But today, just mostly for the sake of time, I'm going to stamp them all in black Memento ink, which is what most people do actually when they're colouring in with blends. And we can see which look nicest, which look best. So I've got this branch to go across the top, and the most important thing here is I need to do the branch fairly close to the top, because I'm going to punch a little hole, and my hole punch, which is here, only goes down, you know, to a certain, whoops, got it upside down, only goes down to a certain point. Actually, this is we used a different hole punch in my class. This one's a little bit bigger, so it does go down further, but we need to punch it fairly close to the top. And so I think I'm going to stand up. Oops, move my chair. I can do a better job. Hopefully you can still hear me all right. I apologize about my dog. For those of you that don't watch regularly, she's actually deaf, but she now barks more than when she could hear, because she barks at every little thing that she can see. And although I've closed all the blinds, she's still barking. So let's see, I'm going to go about there. That looks good. And then the other thing I need to stamp on here is, I'll put this card here so that you can see it. I need to stamp these little leaves that are in the background. So that is this stamp here. So I'll stamp a few of these. Like one here. So if you stamp the outlines in black, it really makes things pop a lot more. But let's see, I'm going to do this on paper so I don't, hold on a sec, I'm just finding a new piece of grid paper here. Actually going to do this on here so that if I get ink over the edge, it doesn't matter, because I'm stamping off a little bit. Just kind of following what I did on this one. A bit, not quite the same, but that's close enough. And then I'll come back and colour these in just a second, but I need another piece of, I've got a piece of scrap white here, and onto here I'm going to stamp my monkeys and my banana. I've got my monkey, my other banana, I've got my other leaves, banana and banana. I think that's all I need for right now. All right, so looking, there's a punch for this monkey, which is right here. Little monkey. Let's see if I can get it without the glare. It's a bit different to show you the punches, but there's the punches out the banana. Hard to get a good angle. There we go. There's the banana heart. Those are his little eyes, and then, oh no, that's his face, and then the monkey itself. But I'm not going to worry about the face, because I'm just going to color it in. All right, so I'm going to do this banana, this little banana, kind of over to the edge, because that gets. Let's see, how do I want to do it? Yes. Let's see, how do I want to do that? If I do that, yeah, that'll work. So I'm going to do this one here, and then I'm going to do this monkey that gets punched out, and I'm using my black memento, and I need some of these. I think my ink needs re-inking a little bit. Oh, that's better. Maybe I just wasn't. And I need this other banana. And you'll be happy to know, I'm actually stamping everything, but you will be happy to know that, oops, I've already done some of these and cut them out ahead of time. So I know you're thinking, oh my goodness, we've got to sit and watch her colour them all and cut them out. But actually I've done some ahead. So that's all the stamping. And then the only other thing I need to do, and let me see, I think I'll come back and do that. I've got to do the sentiment, but that's in a different colour, and I want to make sure I've got room to do it on there. So anyway, that's all the stamps. Put those to one side. Now for colouring, the colours I used, I kept it to just a few colours. are pecan pie for the monkeys, crumb cake for their face, daffodil delight for the bananas, and old olive for the leaves. So let's grab pecan pie. I don't know if I'm going to do any shading or not, we'll see. And then I need crumb cake light for the face, and I need daffodil delight, light and dark, and I need old olive, light and dark. All right, so I'll just, now on these leaves, I just did them light, and then I did the kind of the lines darker. But what I actually did this time, I thought I would do them a little bit different, is I actually did, I colored them all in with old olive light. And then I went back in with dark, just here. I decided to just do a shadow like the sun was coming from over here. I'm just going to show you one, but I've got some already done. And then I kind of went back in and blended out. Now, you can go back over, in fact, let me zoom in just a little bit. Let's see here. There we go, that's a little bit better, isn't it? Just get rid of that. You can go, the more that you saturate the paper with these alcohol inks, the better they will blend, but you've got to watch a little bit because it will bleed over the lines. So I could go back in with a little bit more dark here, but I'm going to be careful not to push the ink right up to the edge of that line because it will start to bleed. And I'm using the thick end of the blend. But you can go back in, but you just want to be a little bit careful because as the paper saturates, the color will bleed and it'll bleed outside the line. This banana, I just did dark daffodil delight for the peel, and then I did light for the banana itself. Right, so let's color this monkey. This monkey I actually already have colored. Let's color this banana. Let's do this one dark. Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry about my dog. And my husband's in his office doing something on his computer, so he's not telling him to stop. All right, so this little monkey that's going to get punched out, we're going to color his face with crumb cake light and his ears, or her, she could be a she. And I'm not going to do any shading on here because I want to keep the monkey's face really light so that it contrasts with the body. The body I'm going to do pecan pie, which is one of our brand new colors. So I'm doing pecan pie light. I'm using the brush tip. If you're more comfortable using for the small areas, using the narrow, the bullet tip, you can definitely do that. I feel like this is just kind of the right width. If you're really careful, you can do it really quickly with just the brush tip. But if you're more comfortable using the, oopsie, there I went over the edge a little bit. Let's see. This little monkey's so cute. So this would be cute for a baby card or a birthday card for a young child, just by changing, you know, the colors and the sentiments. I think it's just really cute. Now, if you don't want to do the interactive part, is really actually fairly quick and easy, you'll see. But if you didn't want to do an interactive card, you could just attach the monkey. He doesn't have to swing. So, oh, and we've got to do this too. So let's color in the branch quickly. This I didn't do ahead, but I'll try and go quick. I think I will do just a little bit of shading on this with the dark. I'm just coming back in with the light a little bit. All right, and then the leaves, I'll just do a quick color with these, with the Old Olive Light. Actually, I might do the dark. Let's see. Yeah, let's do the dark. Especially as they're, I don't know, items in the background lighter or darker? They're lighter, aren't they? Or are they? Yeah. So maybe these should be light. Maybe I'll do the bottom ones light. I'm not an artist, so I don't really know but I think they're lighter in the background. So let's do these light. Just try and do them fairly quickly. And then you have to tell me whether you like the outline done in the Memento black ink or the Old Olive ink. Monkey so cute for a baby card. Yes, would be, wouldn't it? I'm using the brush tip here, but I've gone over the lines a couple of places, but it's a little bit quicker. No one will notice though, because we're going to have some things layered over the top here. Just trying to go quick. So while I'm coloring, I want to tell you that an exciting announcement. In February, and then last summer too, another demonstrator and I, Kathy Williams, we put on an event called Don't Rock the Block locally, which was a fun day of stamping and games and prizes and lunch and friendship and all kinds of good stuff. Well, we're doing another one in August, 11th and I think it's the 11th and 12th, Friday and Saturday. And registration just opened for that, and it's already over half full. It opened on Saturday, and we're already over half full. So I did put a link to the registration on my page. So if you're interested, scroll back up and you'll see it. But leave me a comment if you don't, and I'll post it again, or I'll tag you in it. All right, so Denise says she likes the outlines in black more than the green. Yeah, it kind of pops more, doesn't it? I think I'm with you there. All right, so what next? Let's punch out this little banana. So what I tell everybody is line it up and press down lightly with your thumb, and then when you're sure it's fine, you can punch with both hands. So that's the banana, and then let's do this little monkey. And again, line it up, press down gently, and punch. There we go. So I'm going to put those to one side. I've got a little bowl here with the other little pieces. So put those to one side, and we are going to work on the mechanism. So actually, first of all, I'm going to grab my little swinging monkey and the other banana, and I'm going to attach that. Oh no, I want this banana, don't I? This banana. And we'll attach that with a little tiny dab of glue. So my husband and I went to Costa Rica a number of years ago now. It was when my sister-in-law turned 50, and we all went to Costa Rica, and we went on a river boat, cruise, and we saw all kinds of cool wild animals, including alligators and sloths and herons and lots of monkeys. And there were those little monkeys with the white faces, the little ones, the little tiny ones. And one of them, I'd eaten a banana, and I put the banana peel on the seat beside me on the boat. And this little monkey spotted it, and he jumped onto the boat. He stole the banana peel, and he went back into the tree. And then when he went to eat it and realized there was no banana in there anymore, he just gave me the dirtiest look. I was scared he was going to come back and do something to me, but he looked at me like, "What? No banana?" It was funny. But they were climbing all over the boat and making their funny little noises. But yeah, it was really fun. That was my favorite part of the trip. All right, so now we got the little monkey with his banana. Nedra says we were all waiting. What were you all waiting for? Nedra was at my class. All right, so let's do the mechanism. So we're going to punch a hole kind of about here, and the monkey's tail is where the monkey's tail is gonna go. So I'm gonna go right about, and it doesn't have to be precise. I'm gonna go right about there, like that. So if it's a little bit high, a little bit low, a little bit to the left or right, it's fine because the monkey's tail is just gonna go right there. Okay, then the next part, let me put all my pens away because I think I'm done with them. Oh, the Don't Rock the Block registration. That's what Nedra said she was waiting for. Yes, they were all asking, like, when's registration opening? Okay, let's see. So in everybody's kit, they had this little piece of paper and a penny. So this is what's going to be the mechanism, and it's called a pendulum mechanism. It's super easy. So I'm going to take some tear and tape. I find this works best, and I'm going to attach it to the penny, 2 little strips. And then I'm going to, with my bone folder, if I can find my bone folder, here it is. I'm just going to kind of push these down really well so it gets into all the little nooks and crannies in the penny, and then I'll use my scissors to remove the backing. You could use your take your pick tool also. And then, so you could do this with any character. The lady I saw do this was Jennifer Maguire, who's not a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, but she's a really amazing card maker. She did a little dog swinging from a Christmas tree. But I just copied how she did the mechanism. So I'm going to stick that on really well, and I'm going to burnish it down again. All right, now onto the other, we're going to, on the other end and the opposite side from the penny, I'm going to put a little tiny dimensional. But, and this is the fiddliest part, I need to trim it just a tiny bit because it's got to move freely in that hole. So I'm just going to take off. So this is like the fiddliest part. And if you can find some little foam dots that are smaller, you'll probably be all right. I think that's probably fine. So I just kind of smoothed out the, I don't know if you can even see, I just smoothed out the edges just a touch. And then that is going, so on the opposite end and opposite side from the penny, just at the top. Okay? Then I'm going to put this under the card and feed it through the hole. And I'm just going to make sure that it'll wiggle around, all right, and it's fine. And then making sure that my penny is going, my mechanism is going straight down. Can you see how it's going straight down? I'm going to set it down there, and I'm going to remove the backing and attach my monkey's tail. So I'm just going, I didn't cut out that very center part. So I'm just putting my monkey's tail right on the dimensional and pressing down really, really well. And then if you lift up, your monkey swings. So it's as simple as that. It's just the penny weighted at the back makes him swing around. Isn't that cool? All right, so now let's put some adhesive strips around the back so that the penny can swing around and isn't going to get caught up. So I'm using these adhesive strips that Stampin' Up! Sells. They're great for shaker cards too. I'm going to put them all the way around the edge. Thank you, Christine. Yeah, very easy. So you could do this with all kinds of different images. Let's put this piece, it's about the right size for there. And if you don't want to fussy cut this monkey, you could do another one of this monkey and have him swinging by an arm, and that way you could punch it. But I wanted the monkey swinging by his tail. I thought that would be really cute. This was one of those stamp sets that as soon as I saw it in the catalogue, I thought, ooh, I need to make a swinging monkey card. You know, sometimes you see a stamp set and you just know instantly what you're going to do with it. Now I'm going to put another strip, because the idea for this is to hold this piece of card up a little bit so that the penny can move freely. So I don't get any sagging in the middle. I'm going to just put another piece here, but I'm going to kind of move this way so that I see how far to, I don't want to get in the way of the mechanism. So I'm just going to put it right here. If that makes sense. And that way I know when it swings over, it's not going to get caught. Then we have a piece of crushed curry that's a little bit bigger. And now we don't really have that much left to do. It's just putting all the other little pieces on. Take off all my backing. Let's see, one more. And put this. And just kind of be a little bit careful about where your monkey should be fine. All right, and then check he still wiggles. You can kind of hear the penny moving around in the back, but I don't think that matters. So cute. All right, now let's get the other pieces. So you have to be a little bit careful about, like on mine, I popped this leaf up and it seems to be okay. The monkey doesn't really get caught. So I think, but if you wanted to put this one flat, you certainly could. But maybe if I put it like that. So I'll just use the little dimensionals as I've got them here. So let's do this one. And then we'll just test it again and make sure that it's gonna, and I'm gonna trim off that bottom bit. Robin, I just love it. Isn't it so cute? Yeah, I think it's adorable. All right, and then where's my punch monkey? Let's put him on, or her. Is it a girl or a boy? What do you think? Put a dimensional on each ear. And yeah, we all had fun doing this in class for sure. And this little monkey's going to be holding the other banana. So he's going to be kind of peeking out from behind the grasses like that. And where's his banana? It's interesting how different the banana looks when it's punched in, stamped in black. It almost looks like it's a different color. So I think what I'll do is, and he's got it up. I just realized that on mine he's holding it upside down. Oh my gosh! Let's see if I can get it the right way on this one. Isn't that funny? Nobody noticed. So I'm going to put a dimensional on the banana part itself, and then I'm going to put a little tiny dab of glue where he or she is holding it. Come on. There we go. All right, let's get it the right way this time. Can't believe I did that. Nobody noticed. So he still swings just fine. And then we've got a couple more leaves. So do you see how I did these? I did these a little bit different. I did the shading differently, and actually I like this better. So I think, don't hate me everyone at class that did yours different. You'll have to just make another one. Do your shading differently. Okay, 1, 2. Actually, I may not need, let's see. These are going to overlap the monkey a bit, so I may not need dimensionals, but let's see how we do. This one's going to go here, a little bit lower. And I'm just going to trim those excess pieces off for this one. Just about there, like that. And let's trim these little pieces. Oops. come from this end, I think. It's easier. Hee hee! So cute! Oh my goodness. All right, let's do the sentiment. So let's see what happened. I think I have enough room. Let's see. Now we have another punch, which is a cloud. So I've got my cherry cobbler and just trying to stay not too messy here. And we have this cloud punch. That is what I used. So I think if I do this like this, in fact, yes, that should be good. So let me get my stamp. It says, just swinging by to say hi. Let's see if I do this in the middle here. Hopefully it'll be in the right place to punch it out. Let's give it a try here. Oh yes, that's going to work. Just swinging. Ooh. Only just. Let me try on the back and do it a little bit lower. It needs to be a little bit lower. Okay, let's do it about here. That's better. Close up my red ink so I don't put my sleeve in it. And then this gets attached with dimensionals too. 1, 2, oops. I usually use bigger ones if I can, but I just had these handy, so the little ones. Right, and then we'll just put this kind of like that. All right, and we just put it on the card base. And you could add some embellishments if you want, but I don't think it really needs any. I think there's enough going on the card, don't you? What do you think? I think I put some embellishments in the project box, but I don't think anybody used them. So if you'd like to order this stamp set through me, my oops. Let's see if one side looks better. My website address is right at the top, and there's my host code for the month. And if you order the bundle, I forget how much the bundle is, but if you order the bundle and maybe some blends or something, you'll hit the $50 mark, and then you'll get a free pack of embellishments from me. And I think I put the embellishments away, but it's the little kind of metallic, sparkly gold, silver, and clear sparkly gems that I'm giving away this month. So there he is. Let's do the inside real quick. So the inside I did I'm banana, I'll do black again. I'm banana's about you. I did a couple of more little leaves. There's my little, let's see here. I've got stuff all over my thing that I have the stamps in. Let's see. I'm banana's about you. See if I can get it straight. And a couple of little leaves. And I did a couple of little, let's do them a little different. I don't know if I like that. Oh, shoot. I'm going to mess this up now. Let's see if I can line it up. No, I'm not going to. I'm just going to colour it and hope for the best. All right, so a couple of quick colouring. I always forget to do the insides on my Facebook Live, so I thought I'm going to finish it off this time. And like I say, if you didn't want to do an interactive card, you could just attach the monkey, but I think it's really not that hard to do, and I know we all have pennies, right? And that little strip, I'll put all the products I used and the dimensions when I go back and edit the video, but it just needs to be, mine was about 1/2 inch by 2 inches, that piece of that the penny's attached to, but it doesn't, it doesn't have to be exact. Daffodil Delight Dark, we'll just kind of fill him in like that, and I think it'll be fine. Nobody will notice. All right, attach this inside. And there we go. And I made this piece is a little bit, this white piece is the same as the piece on the front. I made it the same size so that people wouldn't get confused. And actually it would have been nice with another crushed curry matte layer inside, wouldn't it? So anyway, there's the two, let's show you the two versions, and you can let me know if you like the black outline. So this is the one that we made that I made for class, where I use the Old Olive and the Early Espresso inks for the outline and pecan pie for the bananas. And this one I did all the outlines in black. So which one do you like best? What do you think? Let me know in the comments. All right, so I hope you like that. I hope you'll give this a try. It's really easy, and like I say, look through your stamps if you don't have the monkey, see what other little critters or objects that you could do this technique with. But if you'd like to purchase the monkey, then and you don't have a demonstrator, and I would love you to place your order with me. So go up to my website at the top there, and then if your order's less than $150, put that host code in for me, please. So anyway, yeah, so cute. Let me just check on the comments here and see if I didn't miss anything. Oh, Ramona and Robin, you must be friends because you're talking to each other. Robin says, though these are all fussy cut, or are there dies too? No, there's no dies, Robin. There's just the punch. Did you see the punch earlier? There's just the monkey punch that punches out. Let me show you the stamp set again. Here's the stamp set. So the punch punches out this monkey here and this banana, and then it punches out a face and eyes that you can layer on. So the idea is you could just punch this out of cardstock, and then you could punch the face out of a paler color cardstock and layer it over the top, and then do the eyes too. So, but everything else, you just have to stamp. These were super easy to cut out. This was a little bit fiddly, but if you didn't want to do that, you could use this monkey again hanging from the tree just by his arm, and swinging by his arm. And I've seen people use these little kind of vines, entwined with the monkey too. So there's different ways to do it, if you don't, oh, they say don't know each other, just being friendly. Well, that's great. So anyway, thank you again so much for joining me. I'll be back next week, and let me know if you'd like me to make that Crafting With You fun fold card. And if I get some comments saying you'd like to see that, then I'll do that one. And that must be my cue to leave, as my dog is barking again. So I hope you all have a wonderful rest of the day, and I'll see you all next week. Thank you so much for joining me. Bye-bye.